Yeah, okay, bro. Okay. I'm such a clown ass, man.
Pog, let's go, man.
I uh I opened up Reddit and I was looking at Reddit off stream, the League Reddit, and man, why do I read Reddit? Like I don't know why I read Reddit.
Pog, let's go, man.
I saw this guy do like a long post about how my takes were bad, and well, not takes were bad. It was more so like the post was oriented around disagreeing with the fact that I said that power ranking should be an objective measure on team strength. When how many minutes? When sure, you can maybe discount the idea that it's objective, but it's my content. So when I make that content, the objective idea is more subjective, I suppose, then. So it's my subjective view on what the bar is for teams from my perspective coming into the tournament, and it's up and above that. That's what it is. So I was like, what the fuck is this guy writing? And I looked at his profile and I was like, oh my god, this guy, like, he disagrees with everyone, everything. He just flames everything. And then I saw another post about the Reddit saying that the League subreddit and Caedrel subreddit are significantly more mentally ill than usual in the last couple of days. People hating on everything and crying about everything. I haven't been monitoring the Reddit much the last few days, but has it been really bad? We have a lot of mods on the Reddit. I think my opinion is it's probably more degenerate because of the music video coming out and everyone's just flaming the music video. And everyone's trying to make lots of funny posts about it. I disagree that the Reddit is T1 ran. Like, actually, on a normal day, it's not that T1 heavy. But when things happen to T1 or involve T1, it is super T1 heavy. That's why. Because T1 is just the most controversial. So what'll happen is the second, like T1, for example, it's like the best way to describe it is kind of like the stream, right? The stream numbers, if we watch LCK, are 20 to 30k on a normal day. But if T1's playing, it's 50k. I feel like the Reddit's similar in that sense. I feel like the Reddit has 42k members. I think maybe 10k people use the Reddit, 12k people use the Reddit. But if a T1 game happens, then about 20k people rock up, right? And that's why it becomes really like T1 bias in that sense. So, and I also think that that applies to the League Reddit as well. I think that applies to any League of Legends creator or content, anything. Whether it's League of Legends Reddit, if a post-game thread comes out about T1, there's hundreds more comments than there is for other Reddits. If a YouTube video comes out of T1, more comments and likes and views. So my perspective is that as much as I do think there's a lot of T1 posts that on the Reddit, I do think it stems from the fact that it is just the way League works when it comes to T1. The one thing that I think is annoying is the T1 fans. If this is you, T1 fans, listen, I'm going to call you out right now. On the Reddit, stop downvoting people's opinions. Whether you agree or disagree, don't fucking mass downvote everyone. That's the thing that's going on in Reddit that's annoying. If you disagree with something, disagree with it. Don't just go out of your way to shit the fuck on people. And then vice versa, if someone makes an opinion about T1 and they're like a T1 fan, don't shit on them either and don't downvote them. But I feel like people are kind of like ganging up on each other in the Reddit. That's what I think the problem is. I don't think it's T1 favored in the sense that the T1 posts are always there. I think that's just natural in any League of Legends social media. What I think is annoying is just people are just mass downvoting it. Isn't downvote and upvoting disagreeing and agreeing? Obviously, you can downvote someone who says something that's just objectively toxic. But if someone says, nah, I actually don't think they're that good of a team, I think this team's better, I don't think that deserves like a mass downvote, you know? The problem is, it's always during Worlds, okay? What happens in Worlds is all these hundreds of thousands of fans all have opinions, and so anyone who puts out any content related to opinion-based takes will always get flamed by people or called out or whatever. And it happens every year. The problem is I engaged with it once already, which is stupid. I engaged with it once, which is really stupid. Where it's like, I think this team's good. And it's like, okay, but you did 6 minutes of talking for this team and 4 minutes for this team. So I disagree with your take. Also, this is my take, so you're wrong. And it's like, I get it, that's your take, I get it. Like, a lot of people were wondering why I didn't rate LNG highly. And then, if you actually listen to a lot of videos, a lot of the points are regards to consistency. And like, Spring Split, they were trash. They've won one best of 5 all year. How do you have enough compounded evidence from a regular season to say that it did international in best of fives and making it through the top 8, they'll be strong. There's so much less foundation when it comes to things like this. But yeah, I'm always open for criticism. I mean, why are you spamming? You look so cute. Why is chat writing that? You've never wrote that before in your life. The circle of worlds is creator makes content, fan base of creator will either extremely agree or extremely disagree, which will lead to either really toxic comments or supportive comments. Then worlds will happen, okay? And then after worlds, people will circle back to what your predictions were or your bars, and then they will be like, look at this guy's take from a month ago. Oh boy, look at it now. And that's the reason why I think LoL Esports stopped doing top 25 player tier lists, because, you know, you would put this player here, this player there, and then you would come back and be like, oh, what about this fucking take? So yeah, that's the nature of the game, right? That's the nature of the game. You make the content, you get a lot of impressions for it. The impressions aren't always positive, and that's just the way life is, right? All right, what is this? I had to do this. What is this? The 4th one is for my team. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crown. Okay. Yeah, I saw this post. Bro, Mercedes gave him a car for Hall of Legends. What is that? They made a faker car. They made a Hall of Legends faker car. Like, what? Isn't that the craziest shit ever? He doesn't know how to drive? Well, then that sucks. Caedrel when Canyon dies for the 8th time, but he's playing Jarvan. I need Jarvan deaths. I do. I need Jarvan deaths. Overall, LCK teams, Worlds uniforms. Yeah, we saw them. DK's is bland. T1's is gold and got stripes. Gen G's is gold. And then Hamalife's is kind of bland, but they have a really cool jacket. Sally ulted again. The moment Caedrel started calling us a fraud, we started winning. Okay. T1 uniforms coming for sale. Their jacket is $152. Jesus. Jersey's $113. You know, I think that's expensive, but you know, when you look at prices in Europe as well, the jerseys for teams like G2, I think, and such are like upwards of, or like not just G2, like in the world, is 90-ish euros, isn't it? It's around, I think 70 to 90 is kind of like the scale I've seen from teams, depending on the size of the team. It's Morgan's birthday! Oh, hell yeah! Happy birthday, Morgan. If anything, I think my Reddit is just really LCK, not biased, but it's really LCK based. Everyone's mad, meanwhile, Keria. Keria's just jamming to the song. Oh, it's muted. Oops.
보고 싶었다 민서가.
My bad.
나로일님 8개월 연속 구독 감사합니다. 월즈도 건강히 다녀오세요.
Read the comments on this Reddit post. Edit. What Keria said about the music video. If you don't watch the video and just listen to the song, it isn't that bad. If you just watch the video, honestly, shit. Yeah. Well, Keria hated it then. Translation. I have a question for Coma. It's been announced that T1 6-man roster will include Reckless. What's the main reason for deciding him? Well, it's because the official rules said we need a 6-man. Sorry, can I ask you the question again? Can you rephrase the question? The question is, why did you decide to choose Reckless? I'm sorry, but this is a question that's really hard to answer. Should we move on? Sorry, yeah, but if you could be more specific with the intention to ask the question, I believe I can provide a better response. In viewers discuss. Well, first, haha, I'm so sorry that's such a hard question to answer. There's going to be so many speculation and rumors no matter how hard I answer this question. Huh? Alright, LCK trailer, we believe in then. Talk to me, LCK. This is for the LCK. This content piece was made by the LCK for their teams at Worlds.
많은 리그를 하는데 다 모든 게 결국 월즈를 가기 위해서라고 해도 무방할 정도로
저는 항상 큰 경기를 갈 때 항상 마지막이라고 생각을 해요.
Jesus.
이렇게 좋은 멤버들과 또 갈 수 없을 수도 있다는 생각을 항상 하고 있고.
월즈 우승하는 게 저의 꿈이었고 그 꿈을 이루고 나서도 더 열심히 할 수 있게 만들어주는 원동력 중 하나라고 생각하는 대회인 것 같습니다.
월즈라는 무대는 꿈의 무대인 것 같고 월즈 결승이란 큰 무대를 2번이나 겪어봤기 때문에 많은 경험을 했으니까 베테랑답게 잘 적응하고 플레이할 수 있을 거라 생각하고
어떻게 보면 또 마지막 월즈가 될 수도 있고 더 있을 수도 있지만 항상 마지막이라는 생각처럼 할 것 같아요.
누군가 간절히 원하는 대회일 수도 있고 혹은 다시는 오지 않을 기회가 있다고 생각을 해가지고 후회 없이 하려고.
There's no way this is Peanut's last dance. Wait, does he have to go army?
뭐 지금도 저는 뭐 작년에도 월즈에 진출하긴 했지만 아쉽게 좀 일찍 떨어져서 거기서 좋은 모습을 보여드리고 싶은 마음에 좀 설레는거든요.
뭐 목표는 마찬가지로 이번 월즈도 우승까지 바라보는 팀이 되었으면 좋겠고
TV coming in, Baker looking to make a play against Ruler. Ruler goes in, it's like a flashes over the arrow. Baker goes in. It's incredibly clean, JG.
So wait, he doesn't. Oh, whoa! What are we doing there?
Their top laner's now looking for blood 1v1, and he's found it. This is the game people wanted to see. Dom 1 kill will not be stopped.
That's right. That was nice of them to make. That was nice of them to make them believe. That was nice of them to make. That was cool. Hope Linkin Park wins. Okay, all roads Linkin Park. Too much Linkin Park. Okay. Is this Linkin Park? This Linkin Park meme is out of control. What is going on? It's everywhere. This Linkin Park meme. Are you serious? What is this FlyQuest tweet?
Okay. Umtikam. Okay.
Oh my god, no.
Oh, it gets better, it gets better, it gets better. This champion disabled the towers. Let's have a snip, boys. He's coming. Roar, me ult, me smash. Wait, he has flashed both times. Oh, my god. Oh my god.
That was disgusting.
Oh, it's
That was disgusting. That was disgusting. That was disgusting. Oh my god. That was vile. What is this? You should focus up, Jun. I'm on tank duty now. No more Yone. Nope, it's fine, guys. Your reaction to my flash ult, hey quad, was impressive. I will just let him die. I honestly wanted to remake last draft. Lol. Impressed up by Mitty. I'm the coach master, draft master. Okay, what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Anything else? No, wait. We need to see the teaser, chat. The teaser. Is there a Why did you link that? What do you mean watch it? I'm not gonna watch it. I can't even hear my own voice from that time period. It's disgusting. I can't hear my own voice. It's just Look at my hair. Look at my forehead. I could land the jumbo jet on that shit and brush my fucking paint in my whole house walls with my head. Like, I'm actually like a fucking runway with a fucking mop on my head. And I cancelled it. 77% KB though. KP against Fnatic and win. That's my 100% win rate game against Caps. Hey, that's my 100% win rate game against Caps. Apps. 100% win rate against Caps. Now, yes, we were down 10k gold. Okay? And yes, we did lose 6 towers to 0. But we came back. Bro, I played Zoe versus Cassidy. I feel like I played this matchup a few times. This matchup is so unplayable early. Like, I'm just sitting under my tower, just getting fucking fisted. That's it. My jungler is getting perma-invaded. All I can do is sit under my tower and farm. That's it. There's nothing I can do. Enemy Zoe can lean bot. My bot tower's dead. Now they can lean top. My top tower's dead. Now they come mid and siege. Then my mid tower dies. And then they get Herald. And we did nothing so far. And then they take bot tier 2 soon, I think. Nothing. My top tier 2 is dead. My mid tier 2 is dead. They have 5 turrets. Now here comes bot tier 2 in a second. That's gonna fall. And now they have 6 turrets to 0. And I'm just still standing there like, guys, just let me farm. Just let me farm. And then let me farm they did. Let me farm they did. Boom, the comeback. He's so Barack. Cathedral on the side lane. You know me. Presence of mind. When you gotta kill, your mana would go infinite. You remember that? Remember when your presence of mind? Damn, big win by me. Big win by me. Yeah, we're not watching that. That is not happening. That is not happening. I thought you mained jungle. No, I played mid lane for a bit. I played mid lane in season 7. I was a mid laner. Season 6, season 7, I played mid lane. Season 6, I only played in one LCS series though. Basically, Copenhagen Wolves needed a mid laner because their mid laner Selfie was like sick or some shit, and I was just friends with Wicked. At the time, I was friends with Wicked, and the mid meta was Lissandra, Morgana, Corki. And Wicked asked me if I can sub in last second. I was like, sure, my lord. And then season 7, I played on Schalke. Yeah, in the regular season. In summer, which was fun. We just stomped everyone. It was crazy. And then in the best of 5s, we won the first best of 5, won the second best of 5, lost the third, and then won the 4th. So we made it to LCS. So I got Schalke to me and my team got Schalke to the LCS, and that's how they entered the LCS because me and my teammates got them there. Was good. Yeah, we were against Ninjas in Pajamas with Rookie. We beat them. Actually, didn't have Rookie. They had Prophet and Nagne. And then Giants was the Vitality roster. It was Jizuke, Attila, Jack Troll. That's the Vitality roster that went to Worlds. Yeah, Thal was the T1 top laner. He was T1 top laner, Flash Wolves jungler. Then there was Prophet and Nagne, who were pretty good Korean imports. And then who else was in that league? There was PSG, who had Blank. Maybe you guys remember Blank. I think he was on Jin. And then there was Origin as well. But they had like a really budget team. And then there was War, who was Larson. And that was it, I think, in Challengers series. Yeah, they had Woolite and Larson. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Is this Faker in his Mercedes? Damn, look at him. He's in the Faker mobile. Damn, the Faker mobile. Crazy that he got given a car with his name all over it. Genji Arnold about...
of LCK.
Wait, hold up. Let me open up the TikTok.
I would be the most hated commissioner if I was the commissioner of LCS, LCK, or whatever
So for those who don't know, Arnold is the CEO of Genji.
the heck it was. Because you know what I would do? I would mandate 20% of your salary be tied to streaming. Right? If you don't hit
Really?
your streaming goals,
Oof, I dislike that. I can see why he would say that, but I think that's so bad as well. It's like, as much as I want pro players to grow their brand, a lot of pro players hate streaming. Like, I cannot tell you how many pro players hate media and streaming and stuff like that. They hate it. Content days are like their nightmare.
even if you're not a great streamer, like
But on the other hand, right, it's the player brands and like the team brand popularity that helps the teams make money, right? So it makes sense that their salary should be tied to some kind of like public-facing incentives.
then you're gonna get a pay cut, right? Like I would do that. Like I think it works magically when the incentives are aligned, right? When players are incentivized to want to do marketing because they know that they're gonna get a cut, right, of that additional incremental marketing, right? The problem was when it's just based off sponsorships, right? And that's where leagues and teams make money, and then the players just make money on salary and has nothing to do with sponsors or any other thing. It makes sense logically why a lot of players are saying, why would I care? Like I can just not do anything and just be the best player only, right?
That's
And
kind of
I'll
like
get
Caps.
a bigger contract next year.
Not that I think he's doing
Right.
that, but I think Caps just doesn't like streaming probably. And he just wants to wake up, play League all day, and go to bed. He doesn't want to have to worry about streaming.
Versus if you look at the UFC, they have to hype up the fight because they get a share of the pay-per-view money, right? Or even on Valorant, you see players actively needing to hype themselves up because they're getting a cut of some of the team skins and some of these things that actually are driving the majority of the revenue, right? So what needs to happen is we just need to all align around the fact that if we're not selling something and marketing something, we're not going to have a sport. We're not going to have an industry, right?
He's got a point. It's just a lot of League players either hate media or hate streaming or want to focus on the game, and they signed up for pro play to be League players, but they didn't sign up to pro play to be like brands or whatever the word is. But the problem the pros have to realize is like if you fucking play for 3 years and you retire and you have 5k followers on Twitter and you never stream, esports is going to be a hard place, man. It is like, unless you go directly into something like coaching, which is not really a given, it's a hard place. And if you want to make money in esports and go into real life world, then the best way to do that is obviously growing your brand a bit. Having either, I mean, it depends though. It depends. Like, for example, I don't think that there are many players in the world right now who can get a sponsorship while being on a team. I think, for example, like Reckless was sponsored by Nike, and I think Faker is sponsored by Razer. But there's very few pro players in the world that have their own sponsors. They normally just have like the team sponsors, right? But incentives for more money to stream is good. I mean, they can make money off their Twitch channel if they grow a brand. The problem with these days is I think it's actually kind of hard to grow a brand as a pro player. Like, I know a lot of people are, and I'm also advocating for players to stream. Like, I told Yike to boot his stream up, and he's been streaming, and he's been having a great time. But if you're a pro player, it's really hard to build a brand, man, these days, I feel like. I don't know if I'm not trying to disincentivize people from doing it, but if you're on a team in pro league from like, let's say third or fourth place to last place, and you stream, it takes a while to build up a brand. What I've noticed in content creation is how do I describe this? Everything lacks behind you. So like what you do for 6 months won't be felt until 6 months have passed, you know? So if I put in 6 months of effort, I won't get rewarded for anything. But after 6 months, I feel like I'm kind of where I was in the first month, where I wanted to be in the first month. And you're kind of like, I don't know how to describe this feeling. I wish I had better words to use. But what I've noticed for streaming for 4 years is you're always 6 months. Everyone's sentiment, the way people see you, their opinions of you, your stream size, everything, nothing really catches up. It's always 6 months behind you, if that makes sense. I don't know how to describe it. everything's kind of delayed. If you do something really, let's say you did something really smart in the scene, and you carry on doing something smart, no one's gonna call you smart for at least 6 months. After 6 months of good stuff, that's when what you thought would happen will start happening. Does that make sense? Or let's say you're a good player, right? And you're playing really good. And you have a really good game. No one will really, from my perspective, I don't know if this is the same in player as it is in like streaming. If you have like good games, people won't really latch onto it if you weren't a good player. It'll take them a month or two, or like 3 months or 4 months or 5 months before they start seeing like, wait, this guy was actually good since then. So when it comes to grinding, the only thing I can say is you won't see results for months. And I guess maybe this applies to more things in life. I don't know if I'm just being small-minded here or whatever it is, because I don't really work in other fields. But nothing really happens for a long time. Oh, there we go.
そうですね、ベルリンは街並みとかが本当にめちゃくちゃ綺麗ですね。見てて全然飽きないし、楽しかったし、1年人生で最高の1年だったし、
Abby's cute.
まあそれと同時にちょっとタフな1年でした。考え方がまず広がった。日本人の中でなんだなってのが思ったし、もっと本当にいろんな考え方があって、そういう考えを理解しないといけないなって思うようになりましたね。
Este mundial para mí es más que nada como un desafío de yo contra mí mismo.
The only thing that's really stopping me is my own self. For like in play-in, I feel like we need to get through that and just pop off from there.
Latam nunca
Pop
podía
off.
salir del play-in. La verdad es que siempre ha sido para mí el sueño de poder darle una alegría a la región. 100 Thief es un equipo bastante fuerte, especialmente el jungla. Va a ser algo difícil, pero creo que va a ser una pelea bastante igualada.
I do think Summit is a good top laner. Similar to me, where he's either 10-0 or 0-10. So it's gonna be a battle in the top lane for sure.
Summit versus 100 Thieves, bro. How cool is that?
Là một đội rất là mạnh và họ thậm chí còn đánh bại những đội TCS khác. Ý nhất ở bên người mà mình để ý nhất là Evi.
いやそうですね。僕も全く同じことを思ってますよ。
レビ君。
初めて会った時からずっと思ってて、で8年ぐらい前かな、かなり前になると思うんだけど、でしかもそこから2人ともずっとシーンの一番ね前にまだいるから、すごいなんか運命というか面白い感じるね。
We're
gonna make big things happen, not just this Worlds, but in the future years as well.
Ở lần này, em và Team Gam sẽ chứng minh cho cả thế giới biết khu vực VSET mình không hiểu.
Quiero demostrar lo que somos capaces y lo que R7 es capaz.
最後のワールズから1年が経った。この1年で学んだことを見せてやる。
I'll show you what I've learned in that year. Has it been a year since Abby was on Heretics? Has it been that long? That's crazy, no? What the fuck? Oh yeah, I was casting him on Heretics. I remember.